ways of preventing cancer. Hi, I'm Quincy and I'm a nutritionist, and I'm here to share to you guys three major ways of preventing cancer. As you all know, we have various forms of cancer. We have cancer of the breast, we have cancer of the skin, we have prostate cancer, we have colon cancer, we have throat cancer, we have cancer of the lungs. Like we have different various forms of cancer. And cancer doesn't just occur. Now, before I will share these three major ways you can employ in preventing yourself from developing cancer, I would love you to know a little meaning of cancer. Cancer is simply an abnormal growth of cells, an uncontrollable abnormal growth of cells. These are cells that you can't control. And these cells doesn't just, become cancerous magically. There are things that prone them, there are things that expose them to becoming cancerous. Remember, cancerous cells were once healthy cells that happen to turn out to become cancerous. And also note that everyone at some point have cancerous cells. Yes. And these cancerous cells occur due to the normal metabolic activities that go on in the body, whereby free radicals are intensively released over time. So having a cancerous cell is actually a normal is actually a normal thing that occur as long as you're a living being. Yes. So the challenge is not just having cancerous cells. The challenge is whereby trying to make sure that those cancerous cells are being cleared out of our system. Yes. And that is what brings us to the three major ways you can prevent cancer. Now, the first way you can prevent cancer is by avoiding carcinogenic substances. What do I mean by carcinogenic substances? Carcinogenic substances are those substances that you can come in contact with, you are likely to ingest, that are capable of causing your healthy cells to become cancerous. Yes. These carcinogenic substances can range from natural, it can also range to be ranged from artificial forms of carcinogenic substances. Yes, that's to say that some can be in natural form while some can be in synthetic form. So the second way of preventing yourself from developing cancer is avoiding what? Carcinogenic activities. Just like I said, carcinogenic, first one is carcinogenic substances, right? Carcinogenic substances and carcinogenic activities are interrelated, because when you involve yourself in actions, things, events that will prone you to developing cancer, that is where you are patronizing carcinogenic words, activities. First of all, I would like to mention some examples of carcinogenic substances before I dive into the second cause, which is these carcinogenic activities. Examples of these carcinogenic substances are MSG. What are MSG? MSG is simply monosodium glutamate. It is a chemical compound that can be used to make so many cosmetics. Yes, it is also used in making so many food condiments. It can also be used in making so many other varieties of products that we use every day. So this MSG, monosodium glutamate, can also act as food additives, like I said. It can act as your preservatives. It can act as the sweetener. It can act as so many other things. And that is why it is very, very recommendable that you read what we call food label whenever you want to consume any form of products. Now, let's go back to the second cause, which is activities. Activities, any activity that will prone you to cancer, it is what I refer to as carcinogenic words, activities. Such is staying in an environment, in a polluted environment. Yes, when you stay in a polluted environment, it can expose you to cancer of the lungs. Even smoking, even drinking, even, so many activities involving yourself in so many activities, when you eat some certain kind of food excessively, it can expose one to cancer. For example, when you eat excessive amounts of red meat, it can expose one to colon cancer, whereby you are overworking your intestine, where you are overworking your intestines in the digestion of meats. It can actually expose you to colon cancer. So this is an example of a carcinogenic activity. Why the consumed meat that has been eaten excessively in this context is carcinogenic substance. Yes. So challenge is trying to clear these free radicals that is being released in our body over time. But when we keep patronizing these carcinogenic substances and carcinogenic activities, these free radicals make us, increase the chances of our healthy cells to becoming cancerous. And like I said, cancer is simply an uncontrollable growth of abnormal cells. These abnormal cells can't be controlled anymore. And we have two forms of cancer. We have the benign and then we have the malignant. The malignant is when it can't, it has been able to spread to different parts of the body, to different organs. That is when it becomes malignant. Benign can be controlled. Now, another example of carcinogenic activities is, exposing yourself to multiple life partners. Multiple partners, yes. An example is cervical cancer. Cervical cancer is known to, to be linked. Cervical cancer is known to be linked with multiple life partner, multiple sexual partner. Yes, cervical cancer, as well as prostate cancer too. Apart from excessive consumption of meat, these are examples of ways, examples of carcinogenic activities one can expose him or herself to, that can lead to developing one of these cancers that I've mentioned. Now, the last but not the least way of preventing yourself from developing cancer is eating foods that are rich in antioxidants and phytochemicals. Yes. This is actually the bomb. Yes, this is actually the bomb. Like, why I say this is actually the bomb is that these foods that are rich in antioxidants and phytochemicals have a lot of capability of, flushing out those free radicals that are being released in our body during after each metabolic activity. Yes. After each oxidative stress. These phytochemicals, these antioxidant rich foods, when you consume them, they have a powerful way of eradicating these cancerous cells out of the body. Yes. And examples of these antioxidants are foods that are rich in vitamin A, vitamin B, and vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. These three major vitamins are very, very essential in helping to eradicate cancerous cells. Then we have your phytochemicals, which are your lycopene, which are your carotene, tocopherol. They are countless number of phytochemicals that will help in eradicating cancer. So when you are eating foods that are rich in these antioxidants, they will go a long way in helping to eradicate and prevent you from developing each and any one of these forms of cancer. So please, if you have any question, don't forget to ask. I'm always here. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.